Hello, everybody. My name is Michael Levy. I'm the CEO of a company called WAPS, and we are in the business of building reward programs for corporate clients and government agencies. And I've often asked the question, what are some of your learnings and perspectives? I've been the CEO and one of the founders of WAPS for almost 20 years now. I'd say, firstly, lesson one: time goes quickly. Don't underestimate it. So the 20 years seemed like yesterday. But some of the business lessons that I have used or have learned and apply on an ongoing basis, and I think might be helpful for people as they consider an entrepreneurial journey or path, or if they're in a leadership role in their company. First is probably walk in the footsteps of your customers. Think about your customers first. And when you think about your customers, if you remember to see the world through their eyes and their perspectives and understand their particular needs, you'll always be on safe ground from a standpoint of influencing your business decisions or business strategy associated to them. Often the day-to-day excitement, distractions and busyness of running a company, one can lose sight of seeing things from a customer's point of view. But if you never forget that your customers are what drives the business and what creates the business, then walk through their footsteps, you'll always make the best decisions. Two is, I use the metaphor often that a business is very much like a ship, and the employees are the crew. And even though some of my team at WAPS laughs at me about it, I think it's a very apropos metaphor, because we are working together with our different functions inside the business, and different parts of the business are contributing, very much like a ship's crew working together. And that ship sometimes has smooth sailing, and sometimes it has choppy waters. And the way in which a ship navigates is the way in which we also want to navigate our businesses, is to have a lighthouse destination and point vision that we can articulate internally, that we can see ourselves as the business leader, and that we can also articulate to our team to say, this is where we're going. Even if we have to course correct along the way, this is the destination. If everybody has that destination in mind as part of the crew, then the likelihood of that business or that ship reaching its destination is that much greater. Third is long-term business trumps short-term profitability. Leaders may often be in situations where they're required to choose between a shorter-term profit motive and a longer-term sort of business relationship. And certainly my experience has been long-term business trumps short-term profitability, in every case, pretty well. Of course, that's easy for me to say as the executive leader. So sometimes one is in conflicted decision points. But if you are conflicted, try to take the long-term point of view. It will pay off greater than any of the short-term profit trade-offs if you have to. Fourth, keep calm and carry on, which is, as we know, during the current turbulent times, there's uncertainty. It feels like the world's coming apart at various stages, but the world won't come apart. We will get through this. It is a difficult and challenging time for everybody, but that the best thing that we can do under these circumstances is be calm, be respectful, be empathetic to our customers, to our employees, to be calm through it and recognize that, as with all things in history, there is a beginning, middle, and end. And I'm hoping that in talking to you today, September 2020, we're at least towards the end. We're certainly way past the middle of this. Finally, no matter what is happening, to the business, communicate with your internal, external customers. I think it was Jack Welch who said, take care of your employees, they'll take care of your customers. and your business will succeed. I think that's a great vision. Communicate, make sure people understand, what you're thinking as the CEO or leader. With that, they'll be able to follow your, vision, understand what you're thinking about, and feel that they are part of the solution to whatever the current problems are, and particularly in current times, regular communications to your staff, whether using technology tools or doing some videos or writing emails, subject to what your natural style is. Certainly, in this day and age, people like to see the faces, so I'd certainly recommend doing videos. So hopefully those are some helpful tips. All the best to your businesses, and may we all get through these turbulent and challenging times as unscathed as possible. Calm seas ahead. Thanks very much for your time.